Talkin Sauce, episode 132, right?
Yep.
It is Sunday. Sunday's close to the end of September, coming up on October. Fall is here.
Yeah, isn't it wild how just not excited we are about football?
Dude, who
you just said
cares,
Sunday, and I
right?
was like, man, what the fuck is even going on a Sunday? And I was like, oh yeah, there's an
Football.
entire slate of NFL games. I quit all my fantasy.
Yeah, I
leagues
was saying,
this
unless you're
season.
betting or doing fantasy, no one cares.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? There's no, for football at least, there's no fans left. They're all just got money on it.
Yeah,
It's all just money.
Everyone's just invested in. They were no longer invested emotionally, so they had to
That's what I'm
invest
saying.
their money.
No one's invested in a team. They're invested in their fantasy team.
Yeah, for real.
There's nothing wrong with that, but that's just the nature of the fandom for I feel like NFL, and people bet on college games too, of course.
Of course. Apparently, there was a big
State won last night
double OT, which is kind of
against Clemson.
was crazy, I suppose.
Yeah, well, yeah, and so shit was lit downtown and stuff. I was out there last night, not for the game or anything, just happened to be downtown. So post game, State kids everywhere.
Glenwood was flooded.
Yeah, and they just don't lose to Clemson, they don't beat Clemson too often. And I feel like they play good against them at home, but obviously Clemson's a high-ranked team. I think they're ranked 6 or 9.
Yeah, you see everyone trashing the NC State tailgate stuff online,
What about it?
or just the lack thereof.
Lack thereof tailgates that weren't present.
Yeah, at
Well, they're soft.
that's fair. And no, I don't know, man. Does anyone really care about state football that much?
I think they do, but not from
Not like a we're gonna win standpoint.
Not like a UNC basketball standpoint.
That's
It's
true.
it's not that, but the ones who are there are passionate. I don't know why there was a lack of tailgating.
Yeah, I don't know either. I feel like they used to be huge. Even for Canes games, people be out there fucking at 11 a.m. and shit.
Yeah, and it probably will be like that this season because we're back to 82.
And then I feel like maybe they don't even let them in.
Maybe there's
Type
something
shit.
to that.
Just
Well, I mean,
some COVID stuff.
So
mixed with just some,
I
regular...
live right here, motherfucking shit's down the street, and we were doing shit, or I was out around 1 or before, which is around kickoff, and so people were piling in. There was a shit ton of traffic on Hillsborough, so I mean, people were all over coming into the game, but is that a packed arena? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know. I mean, I think yesterday was probably pretty lit, just because again it's Clemson.
Yeah.
That's a huge rivalry, but
I'm not going in there until we have the outdoor game, bro. So I'm never going back.
yeah, same.
Never going back. Big sad.
But yesterday also too, sports wise,
Fighting.
some
UFC.
fights. There was a big fight yesterday. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
there was a couple big fights. Starting off with Curtis Blades won. He beat Rosenstrike. So I think he'll be the next heavyweight contender, hopefully. But then kind of moving up the card to stuff people care about, Valentina Shevchenko fought what was
I forget her first. Murphy.
Lauren? It was Lauren Murphy, and it's just the women's division, her and Nunes and Rose, the champions are so, just feels like they're so much better than
It's a
everyone
CDL.
else. Yeah, straight. It's just the talent drop off is crazy. They don't even, at least with Nunes and Shevchenko, they're literally we don't even have
Anyone to fight you?
there's no one that we
Just keep fighting each other.
I mean, they honestly at this point they kind of just need to, but different weight classes,
Yeah, I
all
don't
that
know if they're the
stuff.
same or not.
Because Shevchenko's the 25-pound champion, and then Nunes is the 35 and 45-pound champion.
Oh shit.
So yeah, they just have no idea who's gonna fight there, and it was just, I don't know. Every time Shevchenko fights, she's just such a she's from Kyrgyzstan, speaks 3 different languages. She's she's
Farm
half
with potatoes and shit.
and just pure killer, dude. There's nothing that's just born to fight and kill.
Strong as hell.
And it's just
When
every
she wins
time
a fight, she does pirouettes in the middle of the octagon.
she does some
Like a
Eastern
ballerina.
European dance shit.
She's
dude.
straight up from fucking the Black Widow fucking training facility.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude, fuck, it's but it was just all the memes and stuff where it's she would the one girl would throw one jab, and then it was just pop, 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 and it was oh fuck,
It's when she's getting jumped by, when it's that clip of that dude get jumped in by the Crips still on ice.
yeah, for real, for real. But
shit is
then
brutal.
Then dude, Nick Diaz had his return
That's
fight
what I was gonna
against
I
Robbie
was gonna ask,
Lawler.
didn't he come back?
He did,
And not for long.
and let me tell you, man, talk about just Hey,
Stay retired.
yeah, I mean, dude, it did not. None of it looked good. I mean,
How old is Nate Diaz?
he is 39.
That is too old to fight.
He came out and tried to open with the spinning sidekick.
Missed
He missed
by like a mile.
by a lot. Didn't even get his leg really above his hip at all, and then kind of fell to the
Joe
ground.
Rogan was just like,
It was, and then all the punches looked like they were coming in slow motion. Like it was just like
when you're dreaming and you try to fight in a dream.
Yeah, for real.
I'm gonna punch the shit out of this.
It's coming, and then
And
just
then you wake up.
Yeah, it was just bad.
No.
And then he ends up Robbie Lawler knocks him down or something, and he kind of just quits. Not that I really blame him. I don't think he ever should have been
You
in
just
there.
start tapping out on the mat, or
Yeah,
what?
he was literally just he held his leg, he did the fake my legs hurt thing, and it was, and then it was
So it
just
was like a Paul fight.
yeah. Honestly, it was worse. Straight up, it was worse. Yeah, it was not good.
You're right, no, because the Paul fights they at least they choreograph it, so it's at least practiced.
And then the post fight interview, he was like, I don't even know how this fight got put together. And it's like, what do you mean?
Lawler or fucking Diaz?
Diaz. He's like, I don't even know. He was just he wasn't finishing his sentences. It just seemed like he was really it seemed like he didn't know why he was there, didn't want to show up, and just yeah, it was not good. But then the title fight, Volkanovsky versus Ortega, they were the coaches on the Ultimate Fighter this year.
Okay.
And so they're fighting for the 45-pound belt, and this was straight up one of the best fights, of the year, probably. I know Dylan came over left right before the final fight, right before the title fight.
Well, I mean, them shits be fighting. Yeah, they fight so late.
It was
Yeah,
it was 1 a.m. before that
That's
fight started.
stupid.
Dude, that's why I love knockouts, because it just gets that shit
Rolling, yeah.
gets that shit rolling, gets you to the fights you care about quicker. And that is the one nice thing about ESPN, because when it was on Fox, if there was a knockout, they were like, we've scheduled this fight to have 25 minutes of airtime. If this shit's over in 4 minutes, well, we got 21 more minutes of airtime that we're going to fill. And ESPN's just like, all right, next fight's up. But anyway, title fight, pretty close at the beginning. Volkanovsky starts kind of laying it on Ortega in the second. And then Ortega lands a punch, and his jiu-jitsu's nasty. Lands a punch, gets in full mount with a full front headlock. And I mean, it was to the point where you're looking at Volkanovsky and his eyes are all bugging out and his legs are just straight up in the air on some just pure survival shit.
Tap, motherfucker, tap.
Doesn't tap, rolls out of it. They fight for a little bit longer, rolls into a triangle. Ortega hits him with a triangle choke. Same thing, just you can see him choking and shit, just not tapping. Gets out of it, proceeds to beat the shit out of him for the last 45 seconds of that round. Ortega at the end is just laying on the mat, at the end of the third round or whatever. And his corner brings out the stool, and he's just laying on the mat, and his coach just grabs him and puts him on the stool. And fourth round, he gets his fucking ass kicked real bad. And at this point, I was even I think the corner might need to he had his chance with the
Get
chokes.
ready to throw the towel in.
Yeah, it's he had his chance with the chokes. Jiu-jitsu is his shit. So I imagine in his head he might be already a little defeated. I had two of the most perfect chances to do the best thing I'm good at, and he fought through it. But then in the fifth round, Ortega comes out and kind of beats the shit out of Volkanovsky for the entire final fifth round. And then, I mean, Volkanovsky won, retained his belt. But dude, I mean, it was a fucking...
It was just a brawl.
Dude, it was
a good fight.
Yeah, it was a brawl, but it's still it wasn't that the UFC kind of where it's just head down, just fucking whoever falls. It was real technical, but it was just
These guys are what weight class is this?
145.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's not big.
No, not huge, huge dudes, but
Got you.
fucking crazy, son.
Dude, speaking of just like combat sports and shit like that. Back when I was 7, my toenail got ripped off on my right foot, and because of how it happened and shit, it just grew back kind of fucked up the toenail. So I almost lost the same toenail today.
Oh shit.
and that shit hurt so fucking bad.
What'd you do?
So I went to hug Megan, and she was wearing and she was wearing slippers that I'm pretty sure like actually steel toe boots. when she stepped forward, she kicked me in my toe.
Ouch.
And the way the slipper goes, it's got like a sole. And then like the slipper. Well, that sole's got like, it's not like, it's not like a typical sneaker that has like the connected front of the sole kind of is the sole, and then the plushy slipper's the slipper. They're not exactly stitched at the very front.
Yeah.
So there's like a little lip on that slipper that caught my toenail when she stubbed my toe, when she kicked it flat on. That shit
uncomfortable.
Hurt, son. That shit hurt. I thought my shit was clean off.
Bink.
It wasn't, but man, did it feel like it was.
Yeah,
so like,
just,
I had a belt fight.
you
with that pain.
You can empathize with Brian Ortega getting his ass kicked. That's fair.
Because I got reverse stub toe. That shit hurt. That shit sucked.
Damn. Losing nails is fucking awful, dude. Have you lost one like since that you're one in 7th grade?
Thankfully, no.
Dude, it's fucking. In college, dude, I like slammed my thumb in the door and broke the nail like behind where the skin is.
Oh.
And then, so the rest of it was still like connected to the nail bed, but the nail was dead. And so I just had to wait. I literally had to wait for the old one to grow in, and it literally just pushed the new one to grow in, and it just pushed the old one like off.
Gross.
It was real mad. That was that shit, dude. I had to like pop the net, like it was all swollen with like just blood and shit. And I had to like.
You didn't.
I had to pop that.
Didn't
shit.
have to.
I had to. No, you don't, dude. It was like
you gotta talk about it.
No, I have to. It was some shit, dude. Like I'd be laying in bed and just like as my heart was beating, you can just like feel it throbbing in your thumb, bro.
That's how my toe feels right now.
Dude, I couldn't focus on anything. I had to like.
Oh man,
it was awful.
That is cold.
This is gross. Remember that time that mirror fell on your foot?
I do now.
He bought that shit out.
It was a big ass mirror. I thought you broke your shit.
That wasn't even that bad at the end of the day.
No, but like it looked and could have been. But I just remember that like on some like finger toe damage.
I did also lose a toenail my freshman year of college.
Oh yeah, you did.
Losing shit in college.
I remember that shit, bro.
It's all your freshman year. You gotta lose a nail. That's the.
Mine was like
get a whole nail ripped clean off the bed.
Jesus, figure it out.
You know those giant heavy, like on dumpsters, those big metal doors? When I worked for a fencing company in college, we were putting one of those up. And I was holding it up for the dude who was doing the welding. And I thought he said put it down.
Ooh.
And I dropped that shit right on his foot, son. I dropped that shit right on his foot.
He was wearing steel toes.
Oh, you hope.
He's welded.
He's probably supposed to.
He was probably supposed to. I don't think he was, because he wasn't happy. I remember that he was not happy.
I wear steel toes. Fucking if I'm doing any amount of if I'm doing some work, I'm wearing fucking steel toes. Fuck that shit. Miss me with some crushed feet. Fuck that shit.
He was okay. Just to clarify for
everyone,
like, very upset with me.
Ended up having to get the foot cut off.
Yeah, right then and there.
Speaking of dropping shit,
that shit before that same while he was welding, bro. So I was holding the thing. He was welding, so like I'm looking away, and there was some other guy there, like the like parking lot was getting like the lines painted on and shit. It was like a new building, and this dude's out there doing it. It was him and his kid, and I look over and his kid's just staring at the welder, just like the one thing you're not supposed to do. That shit ruins your eyesight.
Oh, while it's going off.
Yeah, he's just the kid is just like. I mean,
no eye protection.
He's just looking right at it, and I just like looked at him. I was like, I'm not. His dad's right there.
I got this thing.
Like I can't deal.
I'm about to drop this on your foot. I can't.
I got a lot going on here, man.
That's good.
Speaking of dropping things, I went to a baby shower. Babies get ready to drop. It's actually due on Megan's birthday.
Oh,
very
first.
nice.
Yeah. No,
You should make it. You should go there and make it about Megan.
We did.
You should when the baby's
Oh,
being
when the baby's
delivered.
born?
Yeah. Show up in the delivery room with like "Happy Birthday, Megan."
Like
shit.
and like gifts for Megan.
Yeah,
for sure.
Every gift the baby gets, Megan gets a
Well, I was
gift.
gonna say like get
Give
mad
the-
at them that the baby didn't get Megan a gift.
Give the baby to Megan as a gift. I guess it's yours.
Look, I had them make you a baby. Happy birthday. Good buddy of mine, and his wife, also a great friend. They're getting ready to have a kid, so we went to their baby shower, and it was a great time. There was actually games.
Okay.
There was games.
Like shoots and ladders.
Well, no. So like all of us guys had to put a balloon up our shirt, and without using our hands, we had to get it out of our shirt. Like we were, basically you had to give birth to the balloon, and the first person like won like she had like golden baby bottle trophies. Like this shit was like for real. Cool. So I lost that. I was actually like I didn't realize like I was making myself lose because I was helping people. Like, we were like using each other, and I was helping everybody. And I was like, wait a minute, I'm the last shit. So I lost. And then there was another one where we were
Terrible mother.
beer chugging out of baby bottles.
Nice.
I won that one.
Nice.
It was funny because D was there and he was like you gotta bite it. I was like, yeah. And then we all just go and it was just like like of course I'm not gonna lose the nipple sucking competition. There's no shot, right? Like so
Got to work.
put the stash to work.
Yeah.
It helped generate power. So I got a thing of hot chocolate mix. That's what I won.
And do you, like a little trophy?
In a little, well, nah, I didn't get a trophy. But the hot chocolate mix is in like a baby bottle thing. You know how
Okay.
like you get the shit with the mix in the shit that you're supposed to mix it in. So I can drink it with the nipple again. Well, no,
You just look on
I finished
stream,
the
you're
thing.
just drinking shit out of a fucking baby bottle.
It's your new thing, dude.
I finished the thing. I was like making pussy. Like I keep this, right? Like y'all don't need this for that baby. Dude.
Yeah, I just went ham on this baby bottle. It's just mine now.
We'll cry if you take it from me.
Can I get a refill before I go?
Oh
Yeah,
man,
it was good.
you start drinking out of baby bottles, dude.
That'd be
Spill
a
proof.
move.
Honestly, probably the safest thing to have around your setup.
Take it
straight
like
up.
meetings at work.
Be on the team meeting, just like, so anyway, I think we can have that probably by next week.
Dude, that would be great.
Here's what I would do though, right? This is five-headed shit. Take baby bob, cereal, milk, and I'm just drinking the milk. I'm casually just drinking milk, and the cereal is getting nice and soft and all that. And then when I'm done, and hopefully this all can be on like a Zoom meeting. I take the cap off and then just slurp the cereal out. Breakfast.
Like you're getting the ice out of like the last.
Exactly.
Be really
cup.
good if it's like Fruity Pebbles, something like that consistency. That'll go hard.
Cookie Crisp.
Cookie Crisps.
You know what I'm saying? You're getting your breakfast, your dairy, bottle action, all in
one, dude.
All in one.
The best morning. I think you should do this. I think you should absolutely.
I'm like
do this.
hardcore visualizing it. Like
Dude, if you start doing it on stream, that's like the easiest merch to sell ever, dude. Just
and just
fucking-
imagine the viewers
Oh yeah, they're look at this
watching
guy.
people like drink out of baby bottles. Like that's got to be a thing. Now, is it against like TNS or whatever in terms of service and all that?
I don't know. I wouldn't think so. Just a baby bottle.
People make that weird.
People could make that weird. That's on them, right?
That's not your fault. It's
I mean,
the streamer.
I think I'm gonna make it weird. How I'm saying, how do
All time.
I do that on stream and not wear like an adult diaper?
You should wear the
What's
bib and shit, dude.
the
The
shit?
goofy head thing.
What's the shit? What is that?
Well, I don't
What
know.
is that? You know what I mean? What
It's just
A
a
bonnet?
cartoon baby outfit.
A bonnet?
baby bonnet?
I guess it
I
is a
think
It's a
bonnet.
baby bonnet. I think it's a
Baby bonnet.
baby bonnet. It just keeps the sun a little bit out of it.
You'd be Tarkov baby, dude. That should be your.
I think that's like there's like 7 dudes who do that. I'm pretty sure there's already like Doc ripoffs.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? I think there's people who like do the baby thing. Like there's gotta be, you know?
Yeah, but you just have to do it better, dude.
Dude,
You just got to do it. Get a crib.
you're right.
You don't
so
need a
let
gaming
me-
chair,
Let
get a
me
gaming
look at
Game in your crib.
So
crib.
do Doc. That's your
Yeah, but it's your take on Doc.
gotcha.
You're,
Just do it better than him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Than the 2-time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him already working on it.
Vancouver Canucks still have not signed Pedersen or Quinn Hughes.
They need to figure that shit out.
They've got like, I looked it up a little bit ago, like $13.7 million in cap space, which for those two players, some would say is not enough. So some would say that is definitely not. I mean, someone is going to have to take a shittier bridge deal. Who do you think that would be?
I mean, if that's what we're looking at, it like they're both signing, and they're both signing with that remaining money left to work with, then I think you find a way to get Hughes to agree to the lower bridge deal, and you give the rest to Pedersen. How else you break that up? Year to year wise, because what you said, how much? 13?
13.7.
So like let's okay, like 13.7. You give 6.7 of that to our mans here. What's that leave you with? Doesn't.
If you give it could go 6.7, but if it goes any higher, then it's going to end up in that like 7.5. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you give it to him
or
for
8.5. I mean,
I'm saying give that to Hughes for like 2 years.
Give him like the 5 or whatever.
Yeah, well, I'm saying give him like $6 million for like 2 years.
Okay,
and then you give the rest to Pedersen for like 5 or whatever it'll take.
Some bridge
I don't know
deals.
What the difference is because the math is difficult as a bitch.
Yeah.
But I don't. But you mean are they agreeing to that? I don't know.
I think. Don't quote me on this. I think they might have the same agent too. So I don't know if that makes things more difficult or less difficult since you don't
same
have
phone call.
Yeah, say same phone call. You don't have to jump back and forth.
Probably more difficult because then you're on this same call with the same agent for instead of 20 minutes, 40 minutes. And you're already mad from the first. Sitting there bickering about Pedersen. All right,
let's get a reset. Let's get a reset. All right.
Call you back in 5.
Call you from my secretary's office.
Like this motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't know. Because I guess I'm really not 100% sold on either of them. Really, I guess more on Pedersen.
They're both nasty. I mean, I think Pedersen is a talent with the way. And it's funny because he almost is like becoming like a new benchmark for like establishing a lot of like overstepping. Like when he was absolutely turned over on his head, that caused a big stir, right? So like guys like him who are smaller but flashy and talented are getting the protection, getting more protection. You saw this shit with I don't even want to get into it, but the fucking interpretation of cross-checking this year. Did you see that whole thing?
I saw a video on it. What was...
Basically, it was just like, hey, everybody, this is how cross-checking is going to get called. The rule is not being rewritten by any means, but this is how it's going to be enforced. Basically, they're just going to start calling it heavier, which is what people were expecting and calling for. So we'll see. It's not they got to still do it and catch it, but like things in front of the net during play where the guys are getting cross-checked down. I did like how they specified, like, if it's a situation where, where, like, they're, like, if we're, like, in a board scrum and instead of me, like, thrashing into you, but, like, I'm already kind of pushing you and then use that, you can do that.
Yeah.
Which I like. They're like,
you're not really using it as a weapon then, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're like, you can use it to gain a leverage and move an opponent, but you can't use it to strike or check.
Yeah.
Right? That was the distinction.
I mean, I like that, personally.
Well, yeah, and then, again, they're trying to make it transparent ahead of time.
Yeah.
By laying, and they used example. They were like straight up. They go, these are things last season that are gonna get called now, and they played like 2 examples of like around the boards, in front of the net, and like a bunch of different things. I think Svech was like in 4 of them.
Really?
I think he was in there somewhere.
That's funny.
What was the point of all that though? Because there was a point of all that. Pedersen, so you give him room, he's gonna do crazy things. Quinn Hughes is I mean, I think he's a generational defensive talent. I mean, I think he's sick. I'm pretty high on him.
It is kind of that crate. He's in that class with McCall and fucking who's the other one?
Adam Fox.
Mm-hmm.
He just can move.
Hurricanes legend Adam Fox.
Yeah. And he's got nasty hands. He's a smooth skater. And yeah, he's like the future Dougie on the power play type of player.
Oh yeah.
You know, in terms of what he brings to the power play.
That's true. We should offer sheet him. The Hurricanes should offer sheet him. Offer sheet both of them. Let's really blow this league up. Offer sheet everybody. any chance that a guy like can get an offer sheet and pay him more money than they're worth, and that's the Moneyball shit we do. We're just gonna pay a guy for a year. We're just gonna pay talented young players for a year, way too much money, and then get rid of them, and it's a constant turnover.
I'm fine with that.
I'm down, dude.
Mm-hmm. The Pittsburgh Penguins tried it. I stick to that. I feel like that's what they did. Like when they got like Gensel and Sherry and all those guys, they were doing that. They were farming AHL call-ups and just putting them around Malkin and Crosby. Straight up.
Yeah.
There's like this guy's low. He does this. He'll play great with this dude.
Mm-hmm.
Do it.
Do it.
And they won 2 cups.
And then Edmonton tried that shit. No, anyone can play with Connor McDavid. It's like, he's faster than everyone.
Yeah, no,
they simply can't keep up
they
with him.
continue to fuck that up.
Yeah, it's crazy. You think Warren Fogel's gonna play with fucking? We're gonna see a Warren Fogel on Connor McDavid's line, dude.
He's gonna score 25 goals.
He thought he's gonna fucking fumble every puck around the net just like he did here, dog. You know what I'm saying? Holding that stick too tight.
Stone hands.
Oh, he's gonna do great.
What else?
In the hockey world.
In the hockey
world. Robin Leonard was at the UFC fights last night.
Okay, go ahead.
That's all I got. He was there. It was in Vegas and shit. So you know, he was out there.
It's funny. It's good. It's funny.
That's pretty much all I got, man. Dylan, man, what you got? What's going on in the hockey world, dude? Open up the NHL app and go to the news, and then
don't do that. What you hit
then
buttons
go
for? What did you
and then go to latest, and then
there's nothing. There's nothing.
There could be something juicy.
There will not be anything.
This is
juicy.
journalism, dude. We're doing our own research.
Okay. Teach me. Tell me one thing interesting. You got like 2 seconds.
Hit with an ad. Okay.
You got hit with an ad. What do you mean? You're looking at you just went to the headline button. Like you.
DeFoley buries it on a breakaway.
Oh, you're looking at videos.
Those are videos. It's not even anything.
Go to articles.
It's latest.
I told you they played yesterday. Yeah, the Leafs and the Canadians did some sort of.
Kraken set to play first
you
preseason
just
game against
interrupt me.
Canucks.
Like, I'm saying they were moving on, and you just start talking right over me.
You would want it was something interesting. You
Hamilton confident he can ignite Devils' struggling power play.
Man, that just hurts, man. Now, why would you bring up that, man? That's just painful, man.
Yo, what's the lock screen button on your phone?
Eichel stripped of Sabres captaincy,
Placed
on IR with
That's like 5 days old.
You know, but we haven't talked about it.
They took the C away from him because he's being difficult for them, and he has every right to be because they won't let him do what he wants.
It's just funny.
Yeah, it's stupid. I mean, it's stupid that it's just.
It's real petty shit. Just trade him at that point.
For real.
It's like if you do that, you think he's gonna like come back to the locker room and good spirits.
Like, what lesson is that teaching anybody here, man? Are you trying to send a message to the remaining players, like, for the next captain? Don't you better handle your health the way we want you to.
You better let your neck be fucked up.
Yeah, I don't get any of that shit. I think what a lot of people are saying and what makes the most practical sense is it'll likely come down to like an NHL arbitrator who will come in and be like,
we gotta do something here
just to make something happen. Yeah, and be like, all right, what do you want? What do y'all want? This is what you're gonna do.
Yeah, they just need to do that shit at this point.
I mean, for the sake of. Again, like, I don't know what's best for him, right? That's up to him and the doctors he trusts. But, like, for the sake of his career,
yeah,
like these are the best years.
Just for with the Sabres being a franchise in the NHL, like, this is just a bad look.
Let them crash. They can move the team.
Yeah.
Fuck them, right? Who needs
fair.
Buffalo? What other besides the Bills? And they just were good the past couple seasons. What other fucking sport has Buffalo franchised that anyone's worried about? Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's fair. But I mean, it's the same thing here. We got the Panthers and the Hurricanes.
Chill.
Yeah.
That's true.
Probably less fans.
Yeah, but the Panthers are in a city that people care about, Charlotte.
That's fair. The banking city.
Yeah, sure. We're over here, a city.
The capital.
Yeah.
Damn it. Eat shit, Charlotte.
Yeah, a guy named Walter walked through.
Charlotte's a terrible city, dude.
With his incorrect grammatical error-ass last name. there's the E before I is messed up.
Well, that's a fake rule anyway.
Except after C.
True.
What other words, man? Give me one other word. Give me one other word.
Man,
Slay.
Say again?
Slay.
he kind
Raleigh.
of hit you with
You don't
that
call
shit.
it Raleigh. What you mean? It's just words said wrong.
Sip this baby bottle.
It's arguing with motherfuckers in
Gives me a
chat.
level of smugness and
It does.
arrogance that cannot be contested.
It really does.
How
'Cause
do you argue against someone sipping a baby bottle?
Especially when they do it like at you like
Like
that.
confidently.
Yeah.
Dude, I watched
To the side so you don't break eye contact.
I watched this older Key and Peele bit. This reminds me of that where Keegan's playing a babysitter and Jordan Peele is baby Forrest Whitaker. Oh my fucking god, dude! It's just such a good bit. It's so creepy.
Mm.
What if?
What if?
What if? What if? We I think it's coming to some climax where all these different episodes, which have been sort of a solo. What's that? What you call it?
Anthology.
Yeah, so they've been anthology. And
It's been an anthology series, more or less.
And I think they're going to bring all the storylines together and some of the characters, the Avengers from each episode. Because in this last one, it was basically like, what if Thor never really got banished and sent to Earth? He just went to Earth on some let's go party.
Well, the main thing was what if Loki was never
That's right, Loki
adopted.
was never adopted, too. That was the big thing. Loki was never
okay.
adopted. So Thor's just a fratty douchebag, right? So he goes down
like
to...
a spoiled rich kid type
Yeah,
guy.
so he goes down to Earth just to party it up and just straight up bangs out Natalie Portman on some just like, let's one night stand this real quick. You know, you're that girl tonight.
Yeah.
And and so he did. And shouts out Natalie Portman. Man. she did her voice, but I was honestly surprised they got her back for that. It was genuinely, I guess she's gonna be Lady Thor in Love and Thunder.
Yep.
So anyway, looking forward to that. Anyway,
It's sort of like MTV game show, relationship game show was Love and Thunder.
what's your problem? Bro?
It's Thor
What's your problem, bro?
and Natalie Portman.
So, he's fucking shit up, and then they call in Captain Marvel to check him, and which is cool because there was always like an ongoing debate who's the most powerful Avenger, Thor or Captain Marvel, and they kind of leave it as like sort of a tie in the end, but it's never like a serious toned episode throughout. It kind of has this humor thing going through it, and then the very last bit of the episode when you think it's all happy ever after and shit, the Watcher himself is caught off guard, and through a space portal, a reality portal, walks in Ultron, who was able to get his final form as with the body of Vision, and he's got all the Infinity Stones.
Not good.
That's not good, man. That's not good. So I think what's gonna happen is
And the Watcher's even like, oh.
he's like, wait, what?
Mm.
Right at the end. So I think he's with having been caught off guard from that. I think that Ultron variant, whatever you want to call it, that motherfucker did some Nexus being type shit. He fucking broke the multiverse type shit, and he's going around conquering realities.
Because Ultron isn't he our baseline like more powerful than Thanos? Canonically, like in the comics and shit.
In the comics, probably, yeah. I think that might be a fair statement. Ultron is a pest in the comics. He comes back a lot in a lot of different ways. In the movie, which this is technically MCU canon, Thanos is definitely a more formidable opponent for the Avengers. But had Ultron achieved his final form, he would have been a problem. Motherfucker would have been a problem. But yeah, so somehow he gets the Vision body going, and then gets the rest of the Infinity Stones, and then scary with what they have to face. So they're gonna probably pull all those people together and try and do something against either him or. And I think they're gonna bring back in Zombie Thanos, who also has all the Infinity Stones except the Mind Stone in that reality. So I think there's gonna be like all of this shit clashing. It should be cool.
So there's going to be two sets of Infinity Stones in the same reality. That's your prediction.
And
Which, according to Loki, things don't work. But when they leave their home reality, but there's cases in the comics where they do work. It's all dependent. It's very dependent, I think. So we'll see what happens.
And how many episodes are left? 2 more episodes.
I think it's seasonal. I think there's gonna be more seasons, but like I think these last 2 will wrap up this whole sect of plot lines.
It's gonna be crazy, dog.
It should be sick. It's well done, man. I'm telling you,
Very
it's well done.
Dude, how about Chris Pratt's gonna be Mario? What's going on here with this?
Dude, the memes.
What's happening? Is he just voicing it?
I don't know, man. Either way,
What's the Mario movie? I didn't even know that. Like people were making a big deal about Chris Pratt being announced like as Mario, and I was like, I wasn't even aware that
should
a
be
Mario.
Danny DeVito or somebody like
Just
Danny
something
DeVito like
ridiculous.
30 years ago.
Yeah, just something. He's just playing his penguin character, but it's
Yeah.
Mario.
Just, I mean, short, fat, Italian looking dude.
Yeah,
Why are you writing so hard? You snap pencil lead over there.
really, he's going at it over there. Dude. He's got.
Relax, Relax.
He's got the pencil with like the side. Remember when those were like the shit in school?
Dude, I had a professor, like we do like practice lessons, and he would always ask to borrow my pencil, and he would always go for
You go over the top.
go for the back. It's like, nah, man, it's on the side. He'd be
No,
like,
it's-
what?
Oh,
He'd be like, it's on the side. I'd be like, you fucking do it. He's like this old man.
His efficiency, dude. Just right click more, right click more.
Exactly.
Science. It's the Tesla of
Yeah,
pencils.
give me some of the pencils after this. Wrap this up, so I'm gonna do that. It's the Tesla of writing pencils.
Papermate Clear Point. Shouts out.
Sponsors, Papermate.
Papermate. Yeah, they got the nice pens. Do I use their pens, right? What
Get
are those?
Papermate products for all your back to school
You're thinking of
needs.
the pilot.
Am I thinking of the
pens.
pilot, like
think
the
so.
7,
Ooh.
the 7
The pilot
millimeter
ones are
one?
the
Yeah,
good
I
ones.
fucking love
Get
them
those
shit,
fine
son.
tip
Oh,
ones.
man, I fucking-
I do
Right.
like a nice ink pen that writes real smooth and crisp,
Oh.
almost like not wet, but just like that level. You can feel like that layer of ink between it.
Oh,
and
and it
it's
just
so-
glides.
oh,
It
man,
just glides. Dude, you're sitting in
Exactly.
meetings at work, just like, yeah, writing this shit down. So I'm fucking not doing none of this shit.
But I'm writing really clear about it.
Everyone thinks I'm gonna be doing this shit. I ain't doing none of this shit, bro.
Like, man, those are some good looking notes. Like, nah, it's just the pen.
I'm
There's
too
nothing intentional about these notes.
I'm too busy to take that on this week, but I'll write it down so I know who is working on it.
So I can
And,
delegate.
and I'm gonna avoid ever talking to them this week. That way, I don't have to help. Kidding.
You learn how to not be busy, to not do your job, and how to not get fired at the
And
same
it's
time.
all thanks to Pilot
Careers.
and those beautiful pens.
Sponsor us.
Sponsor us.
Sponsor us so we can slack
Look
off
back
at
at
work.
Dylan's camera.
What's up with it?
Fuck. There was something else I was about to bring up. It had
We're
to do
talking
with
about Chris Pratt.
talking about Chris
Mario,
Pratt. Talking about Mario.
DeVito.
Danny DeVito. What was it? Probably nothing important. It was definitely nothing important. I have no idea. Absolutely no idea, dude.
Here they're shooting a episode of the new season Always Sunny in Ireland.
Interesting.
Gonna do a whole the gang goes to Ireland type thing. I think.
Nice, dude. That'd be good.
Also, like get to the roots of Patty's Pub.
Oh, God.
Exactly.
It's gonna be great. I mean,
Did we do it?
we really lost steam here.
I'm just trying to think of shit to talk about. I
For
don't,
real. You know what I don't like? You know what I don't like? We can't see the amount of time that we're that
That
we've
was
been
his
going,
fault.
dude.
He likes putting it over there for some
But
reason.
I'm gonna
nowadays.
blame Dylan here.
That's
Why
fine.
did we?
How come I can't see it?
Yeah.
Because
What's
I
up
hate
with
you
that?
guys.
Well, that answers that. Actually, there you go. Fuck, man.
It's been like 40 minutes.
40 minutes. We didn't have to tell them, dude.
They
We've
don't
been here
even
for
know.
hours. We really cut down the bet to the best of the best when we put these episodes out.
They're like, fuck, if that's the best of the best, I hate to see this shit get cut. Oh my
Everyone's like,
God.
damn. Everyone's feeling bad for Dylan now. It's like, oh, you had to fucking trudge through all that bullshit.
You could
dude?
always edit this to make yourself look like way more like just like endeared and like you like are just struggling, but that's on you.
Yeah, what? There's no fun in that. No clicks in that, dude. There's clicks in this stuff that we got going on over
Oh,
here,
okay.
Josh. On this side of the table, we got the clicks,
I
dude.
wasn't aware.
We got clicks.
You got clicks?
We got clicks,
You got
dude.
a click.
We got clicks.
You got click like Adam Sandler. You got one. You got a click.
Oh,
All right, squirrel.
I think
Yeah.
we did it, man.
I'd say so.
Okay. I'm not asking you.
Oh.
Jacob,
What's up, dog?
where can they get us? if they want to get us.
If you want some more of this top tier content, get the B-sides of every podcast. Hit us up at Talkin Sauce Pod. No underscore respect. The underscore. We got the podcast every Monday. Scrum every Wednesday. You can get me at JCobb, JAY_COBBB. Josh.
You give me a TBC.
Dylan.
Find me on Reddit, UTBagsYoumum, 69420 lowercase x capital X. That's a UTBagsYoumum, 69420 lowercase x capital X.